Chicago's starting lineup. AC is out there with Jordan. Then there's Charles Oakley. Then it's Green. And it's Gervin in at the 3 spot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now here's Jordan. On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gervin kicks to Jordan. And now the 76ers on the break.
And it was really a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And they double up Jordan. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Hill. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Macy to Gervin. Cans it from downtown. Gervin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Mutombo passes to Snow. Iverson outside. And stolen by Jordan. It's rebounded by Tyrone Hill. On defense, the Bulls. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan.
Philadelphia foul called. Eric Snow. That's his first personal foul.
Oakley dishes to Green. And that one is hammered home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Iverson. Right through the knee for the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Green after the made shot from Allen Iverson. 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss. The 76ers lead. Iverson outside. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Iverson outside. Pass to Hill. 6 to shoot. Back to Iverson. Here's Mutombo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Green to Gervin. It's Jordan on the wing. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Fires for 3. And Allen Iverson good for the 3. Iverson's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Green kicks to Jordan. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The drive by Iverson. Green with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Here's Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Now here's Iverson. He has 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the 76ers with some changes. Tigers check in for Mutombo. Jones comes in for Lynch. And it's McKee in for Snow. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Jordan. A three-pointer off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Gervin with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Now here's McKee. Passes it to Geiger. No good. Oakley with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The drive by Green. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Gervin.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And it's Iverson missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Jones sends it back. And they're able to recover. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Iverson. And the layup's good off the glass. Iverson's got 7 points.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Deflects the pass. 2 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Up in time. No good on that last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Gervin, Charles Oakley out there with Green. Then there's Paxson. And it's Jordan in the shooting guard. 76ers trailing. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Mutombo is checked in for McCullough.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Here's Hill. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And that one's good. Gervin.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's McKee. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few. Take a look at what Jordan's done. He has 8 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Lynch, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Jordan nails both of them. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Snow against Paxson.
John Paxson. That's his first personal foul.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Remains Philadelphia ball.
Bulls on D. Here's Snow. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Chicago trailing here. Paxson to Gervin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assisted.
Gervin's got 9. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Lynch. Another miss by Philadelphia. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Snow against Jordan. Green inside. And it's sent back by Mutombo. McKee the pass to Snow. The 3-ball. Shot is no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Paxson kicks to Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Snow the pass to McKee. Got a hand on it. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. It's rebounded by Snow.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Four on the clock. Puts it up. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down. You could